Wrong ones part ways, right ones find their way. The article I am sharing with you today is Why Men Get Stolen by Third Parties. The reason lies here. Let's address a poignant but realistic question. When you complain about your man cheating, when you criticize the vulgarity and immorality of the third party, when you expect to rely solely on your man to support the entire family, while doing nothing yourself, it's not that all men will always treat you as they did at the beginning. If another woman can snatch your man, it means you still have room for improvement. There are some shortcomings in yourself. Most men, even if they don't say it out loud, hope that their women can, to some extent, be helpful in their careers. It could be a constructive suggestion, or a little help in networking. Life is not always smooth, and every relationship has a touch of money. Marriage is no exception. When we entered into marriage initially, we thought we would live happily ever after like prince and princess, having a companion for everything we do. So, we place many expectations on the other person, but reality is quite different. Real marriage is back-to-back, two people constantly fighting and striving when facing external challenges, moving forward side by side. One of my close friends, who came from a well-off family, before marriage, she never touched household chores, living a princess-like life. Everyone envied her. After graduating from college, she married the boy she liked, whose family background was average. Before and after marriage, he worked very hard. He could wait for 3 hours in the cold wind just to meet a client. He could get hospitalized due to bleeding from drinking heavily, while accompanying clients to seal an important deal. On the other hand, my friend never had to worry about these things. Following her family's arrangements, she joined a state-owned enterprise after graduation, doing an easy job and receiving a fixed salary, leading a comfortable life. 3 years later, her husband, due to his efforts and outstanding performance, was promoted higher levels in the company, from a junior employee to a department manager. But my friend didn't experience significant changes. She continued to share her happy life on social media every day, receiving a stable salary. One day, she suddenly called me, crying and saying she wanted a divorce. I was surprised and asked if everything was okay. She said she didn't know when it started, but her husband began coming home late, either in meetings or socializing when she called. She wasn't a foolish woman, and she started getting suspicious. She checked her husband's phone, and after almost obsessively correcting it, finally found evidence of her husband's affair. The other person was the supervisor of another department in her husband's company. My friend, being straightforward, confronted her husband on the same day. Oh, yeah. Thanks for listening so far. This channel is for everyone to improve better daily. If any of the words or sentences are helpful, then both my team and I will be very happy. Subscribing and following will help keep us moving forward. Now, let's get back to sharing. He didn't defend himself. He admitted it directly. Persistently, she asked why. He said, "You can't help me. You don't know how hard it is for me. When you're shopping, you don't know I'm traveling far and wide to meet clients. When you're on your phone, you don't know I'm facing rejection from clients over the phone. When you go out for gatherings after work, you don't know I'm accompanying clients, drinking myself to death." In marriage, simultaneous growth is crucial. If one person grows too fast or too slow, various problems will arise. Many marriages often neglect this issue, not coordinating the pace with each other, one person growing rapidly, while the other is moving steadily or even standing still. Over time, conflicts arise due to differences in growth rates, leading to the breakdown of the marital relationship. Instead of complaining about a man's affair, the vulgarity of the third party, it's better to examine yourself frequently, identify your shortcomings, and continuously improve yourself from the inside out, enhancing your own value. Only then, even if you miss this marriage, there will be another happy one waiting for you. What is marriage? Isn't it about finding a teammate to face life together? The third party is undoubtedly immoral, but not all third parties are without merit. Apart from those shameless women, who take pleasure in stealing men, and pride themselves on destroying other families, some third parties, due to momentary confusion, end up deceiving themselves deeper and deeper. The reason they can drive men crazy must be due to their merits and contributions, although it is still immoral. I know this may sound harsh, but it's also realistic. Marriage is not easy. It's about finding a teammate to face life together. This statement is not entirely accurate, because it only reveals the practical side of marriage. But marriage also has another side of spiritual and emotional aspects. If it's just to find a teammate to support each other, then the selfless dedication between lovers is missing. However, when reality hits the marriage, apart from emotional care for each other, there is also the pressure of facing life together. Not all families can rely on one man to support all expenses. Women don't just need to support their husbands and educate their children, and not all men can bear the financial burden alone while remaining steadfast. Not all women stay idle at home without getting involved in extramarital affairs. Most normal families require joint economic contributions from both sides, even if the degree varies. So, the prerequisite for facing life together is that women should at least have some strength in their hands. It doesn't matter how much rowing power there is, what matters is having a heart that understands the man. Instead of complaining about a man's affair, the vulgarity of the third party, look at your own shortcomings. Because life goes on, there is still the next marriage and happiness waiting for you. The third party is indeed shameful, but if another woman can snatch your man, it proves that you have some shortcomings, which allow others to take advantage. If you only condemn with morality, you are just avoiding your own flaws, prompting men to take desperate actions. The third party takes a risky move, and the result is losing both the man and the battle. Today's sharing ends here. Feel free to leave a comment to share your thoughts. Don't forget to like and share with your friends. You can also private message and comment here. Looking forward to meeting you.